Beautiful night, beautiful light, and welcome back to Love, Peace, and Happiness Tarot. Coming to you live from Las Vegas, Nevada. I go by Melinda NailFanatic, and I am back to do this latest free, general, timeless channel tarot message from the Tarot in the Shadows series. So, if you're here, there's a reason and a purpose behind it all. Where it resonates, pick it up and run with it. Where it doesn't, leave it where you found it. And make your choices and decisions responsibly, because you're always responsible for all the choices and decisions that you make. If you have questions, I have answers. You could find those answers in the description box below the video with the rest of the facts. Okay. With all that being said and done, after these messages, we'll be right back. Yeah. All right. So for our Tarot in the Shadows message, I'm getting to you the combined Light Seers and Muse Tarot. I knew that I would be using one deck for the message tonight. Didn't know which deck that would be. It's a combined deck. So, connecting the body and the body. Oh, this is going to be a whole mess, I see. Okay. Oh, my goodness. It's so much fun shuffling both of these decks together. I love it. Okay. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. I invite each of you members who are available during the live chat, go ahead and put a personal question in if you'd like. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and hearts. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. There goes that mess again. Okay. In between the spirit, heart, and mind. Okay. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. Okay. One for the body, one for the heart, one for the mind, one for the spirit. Divine truth. Let me see, speak, and hear it. What is our Tarot in the Shadows message that I am to deliver today? Please and thank you. Soplalo. What happened in the past? We have the Page of Inspiration. You had some good news. You kept your ear to the ground. You had some good news come in. Something very inspiring happened. Okay. What was that good news about in the past? Let's find out some more about the past. The Ace of Wands. You got a yes answer. Somebody was like, yeah, sure, absolutely. Yeah, let's do it. Okay. What else about that Ace of Wands and Page of Wands in the past? Okay. And we have the Strength card. Was it a Leo that said yes in the past? Okay. In the most recent past, what happened? In the most recent past, we had an Ace of Pentacles. Start of a new beginning. Tangible, taste, touch, feel beginning. Okay. In the current energy, what is the current energy? Okay. In the current energy, we have the Queen of Wands. And in the near future, in the nearest future, we have Eight of Pentacles. And in the unfolding, what's going to end up happening here? Three cards, please. Overall outcome in this experience. Four of Swords. The Sun. And the Lovers. Okay. All right. It's at the bottom of the deck. The Queen of Pentacles. What's below her? We have the Lovers again. And below the Lovers, we have the Four of Wands. Somebody here, I see that you had a spiritual connection with somebody that felt very much like a marriage in the recent past. This was a new experience for you. You said yes to it. It involved a new sexual partner. Somebody came in offering a very solid new beginning here with this Ace of Pentacles energy. Was it a Leo for somebody? It definitely was. We have two cards representing Leo specifically and one card representing fire sign energy. The only other zodiac signs that I see here are Gemini and Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Okay. A new, fresh start, a new beginning. Something different, doing something really different. Throwing away an old way of doing things completely and going for something different. Something scintillating. I'm hearing scintillating, something very enticing. You said yes. Did you say yes to a new sexual partner? Yeah, somebody definitely did. But this person held back from you. This person held back from you because they've been through a lot of things in the past with previous lovers that didn't turn out so well for them. You were completely excited about this experience. But as it moves forward, there's this calm that sets in for you. Very passionate, manifesting new resources, new income, new job, new home, new stability. You're creating that right now. You already have taken the first steps. The initial investments have been made. Yeah, you've been said yes to this some time ago. It's going to take dedicated effort moving forward. I see it in the recent past, you've been holding yourself back. because you wanted to change karma. You wanted to change your karma. You didn't want to rush into something. You didn't want to run into something. You wanted to do this from a different procedure, a different technique, a different point of view. You wanted to work this situation differently than the way you have done this in the past. In the past, you got an idea, you ran with it, and it didn't always work out so well for you. You met a new partner. You met a new person who stimulated you, ran straight for the bedroom. That shit didn't work out so well. It ended up in you being by yourself. Yeah, it ended up in you being by yourself. And so here you're trying to take it slow and easy to build this connection on stability. I see that you're going to be putting in work. It's going to take some dedicated effort. And this new experience in romance that I'm picking up on is going to cause you to go through a lot of healing. You're going to learn a lot about yourself, about your power, about your energy, and about what really makes you happy. You're a very sexual person. You're a very sensual person. And you're attracting somebody who is very much like that as well. I see that you found yourself by yourself because you weren't willing to go into this. You had the opportunity to do something, you turned your back to it, and you found yourself on your own. Don't let this smile I wear make you think that I don't care. The tears of a clown. So I see you, you're happy, but deep inside, there's this uncomfortable awareness of being alone and on your own. There's something about this power that's unfolding in that. Being alone. There's something about awareness and epiphany unfolding in your being alone. The hardest part is at night. I hear the hardest part is at night for you, sleeping by yourself. You're someone who really wants another person to be snuggled up in this empty space next to you. Most humans are. I heard very rare are the ones who find comfort in being alone in their private space. I see another person here who you get excited about being alone with you. You've been surrounded by so many others for so long in your experience that time on your own can be really exhilarating for you. I hear the word exhilarating. There's an unexpected decision coming up in love. I hear you've been really focused on your career lately. Yeah. In each one of these cards, the only card that has two human images in it is this one. You've been on your own. I see somebody on a long, solitary journey. Focused on your career. God, that's some good tea. So tonight I'm drinking moringa tea. I have a little bit of cream in it, some honey. It's so yummy. Okay. Yeah, you've been sleeping by yourself for a long time. You've tried different connections for a long time. You've tried different connections. Nothing's really taken off for you. I hear nothing's really taken off. So you started really investing your time into your hobby, your spiritual pursuit, your esoteric pursuits, your career, your business, your talents, your creations. All the work you've been putting in is going to pay off. It's paying off beautifully. Come June, things are going to look very different for you. I also hear that after a period of 4 months, you're going to have a new person introduced into your experience. For some of you, this is going to happen during the 4th month, which would be April, which is next month. While you've been independent, single, focused on your creative pursuits, you've been doing a lot of meditation. Somebody dyed their hair rainbow. You've been doing a lot of meditation. Where you used to get the impulse to jump up and run. I want to run to you. Ooh, but if I come to you, ooh, will you leave me standing there? Will you ever even care? Those are not the lyrics. I don't think those are the correct lyrics. That's just what they told me. Where you used to be that person to go running and wondering if they were going to leave you standing there, or if they were going to meet you there, or if they were going to even care. You're not so much that person anymore. You delved into your creative pursuits, your hobbies, building a business, living your best life. You have this radiant energy, and there's a burst coming from you. This whole burst coming from you. And all of a sudden, when you're at your best, when you're feeling high like never before, this signal comes and radiates from you that touches all of the universe. The feeling of happiness is so great. It's a feeling so intense you can't even truly relate. You'll be out there on your own, doing your dance all alone, and you'll meet someone there. I see a prediction happening here. You've been by yourself. You might have wanted to run to somebody. You might have wanted to attach yourself to somebody. You might have wanted to chase after somebody or go be with somebody. But something in your spirit said, no, now is not the time. Don't do that. So you didn't. Instead, you poured all that energy into yourself, loving and nurturing yourself. You are creating a powerful spell of self-love. At this point in time, you're actually truly delighting in it. And what at one point you now hold this love, you're finally there. You're like, oh, you hold this light of love for being in your own space in the palm of your hands. I heard, I got the whole world in my hands. I got the whole wide world in my hands. I got you and me, baby, in my hands. I got the whole world in my hands. Well, in a minute, that was a little bitty spark in your hands turns into this giant radiant sunlight. It explodes. There's a phenomenal increase, explosion, growth that happens here. Feels fantastic. From that comes a connection. And enter someone who sees you, who you see too. Like an ever unfolding lotus flower, underneath the guided wings of the angelic realm. Okay. Yeah, there's a connection coming in. A divinely inspired connection is unfolding. But it required all this time on your own. I see a minimum of 4 months in your own energy. During this time, you had temptation come your way, but you didn't fall for it. You stayed focused, putting dedicated effort, knowing that you didn't want some fly-by-night. You didn't want a one-night stand. You didn't want something temporary. I heard, I want the whole enchilada or nothing at all. I'll have my taco, whole and complete, or none at all. I don't just want a side of meat. I want the whole taco. There is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius coming up in your experience right now. This person is really celebrating. Is this you or is this a person in your experience? Apply it as it resonates. I heard this. There's somebody here who thinks that they have you in the palm of their hands, at their beck and call. The fuck? Oh, they're sadly mistaken. I heard they're sadly mistaken. Because your energy is too large to be contained. So you've become INDEPENDENT. Do you know what I mean? That's how you become. That's why I love her. Mm-hmm. Miss Independent, won't you come and spend a little time? Yeah, because you got your own thing. I got the bag. Not the keys. The bag. Okay. I heard the hardest time is when you try to sleep on your own. It's not as hard as it used to be, but every once in a while you have a memory of one who used to be next to you. I heard you're handling that and navigating that, coping with that in a more beautiful way than ever before. And then I heard immediately you remember why you're so happy to be in your own energy. Mm-hmm. For some of you, it's been a whole year that you've been on your own. And for somebody says, yeah, it's been a lot longer than that, girl. And I hear you. Mm-hmm. Regardless of this amount of time, in the past, you used to really just kind of fly by the seat of your pants and just go for whatever's clever, I hear. But you started something fresh. You said, you know what? I've been going for whatever comes my way. I don't want to do that anymore. You realize that when you mix your energy with that of others, it doesn't always work out so well for you. You started getting real bougie. I hear real freaking bougie about who you mix your energy with and if you do it all. Yeah, you started holding back, exhibiting some self-control. Okay. Going to pull out the Modern Witch Tarot. So let's get some shuffles on this deck. Connecting the body and the body. Connecting the body, heart, and mind. Connecting the body and the spirit. Connecting the heart, mind, and body. Connecting the heart, mind, and heart. Interesting. Connecting the heart, mind, and spirit. Connecting the spirit and the body. Connecting the spirit, heart, and mind. And connecting the spirit and the spirit. Okay. I heard it took a little bit longer for the spirit, heart, and mind to align. The heart and the mind were at odds with one another. The heart wanted one thing, the mind wanted another thing. They had been at odds with one another. It took a while for them to come together, I heard. It took a while for them to come together. Okay. So, what is this page of inspiration? First off the bat, confirmation. Can you say confirmation? The middle of the deck and in the middle of your spread and the bottom of the deck matches both Queen of Wands energy. So that's very confirming. Yeah, that I am just to pull off the top for these clarifiers. So we're going to clarify this spread and go in deeper. God, this tea is so delicious, you guys. A little bit of cream, a lot of honey. Give me that honey, honey. I like the honey. Okay. Why is this page of inspiration here? We have the Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Ten of Pentacles, the Ace of Swords, and the Sun. Page of inspiration. You took an adventure. You kept trying to introduce something new into your family. You did. Every time you're just like, I know where my happiness lies. You didn't want to be alone. You kept thinking like happiness for you was having this connection, having the right partnership. That was your happiness. That was your source of happiness with that page of inspiration. You always looked and thought, that's going to make me happy. What was that? A connection to somebody else. You didn't want to be alone. You felt like things weren't right in your life if you didn't have a partner. And then things got clearer and you're like, hold on a second. I was happy, then I had a partner, and then things got really bad. Maybe having a partner isn't making me as happy as I thought it would. And then you heard somebody say, or you watched a video, or you read somewhere that true happiness can only be found within yourself, not within another. So you said, okay, I'm going to figure this out. You started meditating. You started some spiritual practice. Okay. Clarified by the Page of Swords, the Knight of Pentacles, the Six of Cups, and the Nine of Swords. While you're doing this, okay, you start learning things about what has kept you at a standstill. This had to do with fears and worries that you brought all the way back from when you were just a little wee child. Yeah, just a little wee child. I know that sounds so funny, huh? Just a little wee child from your childhood. Somewhere you figured out that it's attached to the way you saw your parent act. You had a mother or a father that just would not ever be single. And oh my God, how many times you wished they had. Because whoever they were bringing around, it just did not, you didn't ever like them. You didn't ever like them and they never lasted. Whoever your mother or father or both, because for somebody I see that both parents, they were doing their own thing. Your parents were divorced and both of them ran through partners like water through your bladder, baby. In and out, in and out. Yeah, I said it. And not only to add insult to injury, these partners were piss poor. These partners were piss poor financially and in the area of love. And they sure as hell did not care about you as a child. You didn't feel the love from these people, whoever your parents were busy running around town with. I heard little red Corvette. Baby, you got to slow down. So somebody here, did your parents have a little red Corvette? Did you always see them wearing the color red, or just going for shit like a little red Corvette? Like there was just a little race car romantically with different partners racing from one to the next. I heard you was up in your bed and you could hear things that no child should have to hear, that you saw things that no child should have to see, but they influenced your own psyche. Okay. I don't know that experience. Can I just say I don't know that experience so well of being that child? Okay. So here you are. You meet this new person. You're interested in this new person, but they remind you of what you saw growing up. A lot of that reminding was not conscious. You didn't necessarily consciously say, "Oh, this is how my mom's boyfriend used to act," or "That's how my dad's girlfriend used to act." But it didn't sit right with you, and you say, "I can't keep doing this anymore." You pulled your energy back. You say, I'm about to slow down and put some brakes on. I'm going to learn some self-control. I'm going to get comfortable in my own space. You never saw your parent single and happy at the same time, but you knew it was possible. So let's see why the Strength card is here, because the Six of Pentacles, the Temperance, Six of Pentacles and Temperance. These two together say, these two together say that you started to bring more balance to situations where you were giving too much time. Started retreating and pulling back into your own energy some, okay? Then we have the Eight of Pentacles and the Lovers. And what you pulled back your energy from was a karmic connection that was brought into your life in order to bring illumination to you, awareness, enlightenment, empowerment. It was a divine connection, but it was a need for you to hold on, slow your roll, pony. You wanna jump on it, ride it, my pony, my saddle's ready, come on, jump on it. So did you jump on it, or did you say, hold on a second, hold your roll, pony, we're not going to jump on it just yet? I heard you even said that you were going to, but you decided, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to do it this time. Okay. In your most recent past, enter the Ace of Pentacles. And this is coming through as you caring for your energy. You've been nurturing yourself. You've actually begun growing. I heard transplanting yourself. It's like you transplanted yourself from one energy into another. You're now in a different type of garden. Okay. Why is this Ace of Pentacles here? Because the Hermit, the Moon, the Ten of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. Yeah. Yeah, see, you were spiritually inspired with the Knight of Cups to put an end to. Interestingly enough, with this Ten of Swords energy, this girl was on her cell phone. Put an end to flirtations that don't really go anywhere. To become the mystery and follow your intuition and go the solo journey. You stopped going into one romance after another. I heard you got off of the dating site. You stopped trying to entertain these lightweight flirtations. You were spiritually inspired to do so. Of course, as you do this, different ones that you ended connections with want to come in and they want to know, well, did I do something to upset you? What can I do differently? Or where they knew exactly what they had done, they come in talking about, I'm sorry. Can I please have another chance? I didn't mean it. I didn't know any better. And here you are now, as the Queen of Wands, working on your creative pursuits, having the whole world of possibility in your hand. You're sexy. You're attractive. You're passionate about your life right now. You know that you are beginning to think about who can fill this space and what that would look like for you after having taken some time off. Okay, clarifying this Queen of Wands. For some of you, this is a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius in your experience. We have the Ace of Cups. There's that self-love with the Three of Pentacles, cooperation, expanding your awareness. Okay, the Death card, a Scorpio energy, the end, a transformation. Okay, and the Six of Swords, moving into peace. So in self-love, you go towards your creative pursuits. I heard you give up. I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. But when you poured out your heart, I didn't waste it. 'Cause there's nothing like your love to get me high. You're as smooth as Tennessee whiskey. You're as sweet as strawberry wine. Okay, so here's the thing. You found that feeling about you. Because you look for love in all the same old places. You kept finding the bottom of that bottle was always dry. You was like, you know what? I'm going to go embrace my own sweet Tennessee whiskey. The smoothest of my own strawberry wine. You did this by entertaining your arts, your hobbies, your talents, your skills, abilities. You know that something or someone is going to fill that space. And right now, it's much easier for you to fill that space with what you really love than it is to open that space to another person, because you're still in the vibe of, I look for love in all the same old places. You literally might not know where the fuck else am I supposed to go? There's only so many gay bars in Las Vegas. Shit. Fuck this. I'm just going to do another tarot reading. In your unfolding energy, you have the Eight of Pentacles showing up. Interestingly about this lady, she has all those different arms coming out, and they're all doing something different. So you're busy at work. You're going to be busy at work, putting dedicated effort towards your careers, your hobbies, your pursuits. Okay. Clarifying that, we have the Magician and the Eight of Wands. Oh boy. And this being busy at work. No, I don't want love. It's amazing when you say to the universe, whether you say come or go, they don't hear that. They just hear the point, the subject, okay? And the point and the subject of, no, I don't want a partner. I just want to focus on my work is work and partner. So here you go. You got a lot of work. And while you're busy working, trying to not think about a partner, trying to say, no, go away from me, partner. I don't want a partner. You're manifesting, you're materializing the arrows of love shooting right at you. And then we have the Four of Wands coming out with the Queen of Swords. I see a karmic cycle with the Gemini coming up, or a Libra or Aquarius. Heavy emphasis on Gemini because we have this Lovers card energy. Yep, there's a Gemini coming towards you with their heart set on loving you and starting a solid, stable, reliable foundation with you. Meanwhile, you're busy at work. Meanwhile, you're trying to focus on your career, your creation. You're going to say, let me just have some time to think about it. It's tempting to let them jump in and fill in that space next to you. But you said, no, I've looked for love in all the same old places. Found the bottom of the bottle's always dry. You said, you know what? I'm going to give it some time. I am not going to jump into this thing and then find the bottom of their bottle dry again. Okay. Four of Swords, Page of Wands. Oh, I'm going to check this out. Ace of Wands. Okay, yeah. The Wheel of Fortune. Oh, this is a twist of fate. The Ten of Swords. Everything is fine. Oh, shit. Maybe I shouldn't do it. I don't know. Maybe I should just pull back. You know what? Let me just give it some time. I'm not going to respond right away. You got really excited, or you're going to be getting really excited. Yeah, you're going to be getting really excited about an offer coming your way. You're going to want to jump in and say yes right away. All you got to do is say yes. Don't deny what you feel. Let me undress you, baby. But you're going to say no. You're going to say not yet. I'm not ready. You're not ready yet. You're going to say you're not ready yet. Okay. Enter the Sun. You realize, you know what? It's not so bad that I said no. I actually feel really good. I feel all powerful and almighty. I feel like the Wizard of Oz. I can make anybody think anything they want. I'm just not going to think about the fact that I really wanted to give it a shot. But I freaked out. No, I'm not ready yet. Okay. The Sun, clarified by the Fool. And the Seven of Swords, I told you. And a bonus card with the Star, Enter Aquarius energy, and the Five of Swords. And there it is. So you're like telling yourself, oh, I feel so good and fancy free, being free from any connection, unencumbered, not weighed down. I don't have to think about a partner or what they want or what they're going to do. Seven of Swords says, yeah, but you're lying to yourself, because with the bonus card and the Star card, you're saying, this is what you've been wishing and praying for. And with the Five of Swords, you say, why am I fighting against what I really want? Why am I sabotaging what I really wanted? Beware of self-sabotage. At the end of the day, the Lover shows up, and there we have that Gemini energy. Are you dealing with your own two faces? Are you two-faced to yourself? Are you being two-faced to yourself about love? This is a divine partnership. The universe, God, source, the energy has brought two people together for a light-based connection where there is love, not fear. Clarifying that, we have the Eight of Swords and the Queen of Cups. Focus on love and receiving love, okay, and nurturing. Then enter the Knight of Swords with the Knight of Wands. Both people, listen, I'm not going to tell you that I'm going to be your king, but what I am going to do is I'm going to investigate this, because I can't get you off of my mind. I can't stop thinking about it. I'm going to give it a try. I'm not going to tell you I'm going to move in. I'm not going to tell you that I belong to you, but I know that I got to give this a shot. Okay. 2 Knights. This thing is actually going to end up moving forward. But with both of you showing up in Knight energies, it's like very little resistance and not a whole lot of expectations on this. It's like, well, I'll see where it goes. I'll see where it goes, it feels like. Where the fuck is this going? Let me pull a card off the top. Where is this going? I just want to be nosy. It's going, oh shit, to the 10 of Pentacles. Wow, clarifies. It's going to the 10 of Pentacles. Let's clarify that. Being clarified by the 2 of Pentacles, the Devil, the Page of Pentacles, and the World. You know what? You know where this is going? Is going home to my own place is too difficult. I don't want to go home alone anymore. Page of Pentacles. Why don't we try to combine our worlds? So, where you're going into this situation with very little expectations, at the end of the day, what's going to end up happening is you're going to be trying to combine your worlds. You could be trying to make this connection official, to know that you won't be dating anyone else and they won't either. You could be deciding to move in together. You might decide to start off as roommates. If you've been doing any of those things, whatever level of seriousness, which I got's not a whole lot, it's going to elevate. And at the end of the day, it looks like this is the last stop for someone here in romance. It definitely is. What's going on here? I want to pull another deck. I want to look at the conscious aspects and the subconscious aspects with you, the viewer. So, what is going on with you consciously here that needs to be brought to our attention? Consciously, okay, and what's going on with you subconsciously? What is the subconscious programming that could either be benefiting or negating this situation that's happening with you? What's the subconscious programming? Thank you. All right. And the bottom of the deck, we have the Queen of Swords. Okay, so there it is, Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords was here somewhere. I saw her. Discernment, boundaries. Okay. Consciously, you, King of Wands. Female energy, King of Wands. With the Queen of Wands at the center of your spread, consciously, you feel like this could be a beautiful thing. You want to go for it. This looks like you're well suited for each other. It looks like a true pair. Okay. The subconscious programming affecting the situation is the 9 of Swords. I heard that love hurts. Ay, como me duele. Pero, ay, como me duele. Yeah. You say love hurts. Como duele el amor. Love always hurts. Subconscious programming. Your natural inclination is when something hurts, you run from it. You don't entertain it. What else is going on in the subconscious programming? The Emperor. You don't want to be controlled. If you give in to love, this person will have some sort of control or dominance over you. So we have fear of being hurt and fear of being controlled. Subconscious programmings of these coming into play that are negating your go for it attitude. So what can be done to overcome, what's a message to help you overcome this fear of being hurt? What do you need to know that will help you overcome this fear really of being hurt? Like the floor is too dark. Okay. The 5 of Pentacles. To help you overcome the fear of being hurt, the 5 of Pentacles, you got to deal with your codependency and abandonment issues, and you have to realize that you've been left out in the cold many times and you're still fine, aren't you? I heard even actually you learned a lot of lessons from them every time. Somebody's like, Yeah, well, I have been left out in the cold and abandoned many times, and I don't want to do it again. Okay, but if you don't accept the opportunity to love based on the fear that one day they won't be here anymore, you're never going to have the love at all. And then you'll be stuck with no love ever. See, it's not about the destination, it's about the journey. It's not about the fact that at the end of the day, you're going to die alone, or at least, well, usually you do die alone. I mean, for going any random weird things, there's been some mass suicides, there's been some stuff where people do die together. It's just not that common as it is to die by yourself. You get the point. If you live your whole life alone, you will not have any of the love in between of alone and alone. It'll just be nonstop alone. So you can have alone, companionship, alone, companionship, alone, or you can just have alone. I know you don't like that. It is what it is. The sooner you get to embracing it and acknowledging that this is just a fact of life, the better off you'll be and the sooner you'll be there. The other fear and subconscious programming that's affecting the situation is the fear that you're going to be controlled by this love or by this person. So, what can help you overcome this fear of control or being controlled, of somebody dominating you? What will help you is the Four of Pentacles. Always save some for yourself. Interesting. I heard always save some for yourself. So for somebody, this control is the fear of giving up control of your material resources. Yeah, it's control of your finances. Somebody here literally doesn't want to have another partnership because you know that a long-term, stable, committed partnership usually means some form of working together financially. You don't want to do that. The other thing is somebody here doesn't want all their time controlled. Well, make sure that you reserve some time for yourself every day, every week, whatever you need. What are your needs? Do you need to still go to the gym? Do you still need to go to your book club? To your women's Bible study group? To take your walks in the park? Do you still need to go running every morning by yourself? What is that? There's something that you hold sacred for you. It's unnecessary. If you fear being controlled by another and having to give up these things that at the core really make you feel good, it's simple. Don't give them up. Those are deal breakers. And the only one that can hold you to that is yourself. So don't do it. Okay. All right. So that's what we have for Tarot in the Shadows this evening. I feel like this reading is complete. So thankful and grateful to Norma Jean for moderating. I hope this reading has helped you. Please put your comments in. Let me know. Thank you, Maxine, our first commenter for the session this evening, for all your beautiful comments and your moderating. Go ahead and make that choice to join as a member today so you can be active in the live chats and receive the members only tarot readings and postings, and just to support the tribe. Either way, whether membership's for you or not, I look forward to reading for you again. Go ahead and check out your zodiac sign readings that were uploaded today in Spanish, as well as the general in English for all zodiac signs. Until next time, sending you so much love and peace and happiness. Kamsahamnida. Gracias. Later, baby. That's all, folks.